According to a new report from Axios, the infighting taking place within the Republican Party is getting even worse. And, like most troubled couples, they're fighting over money. What's happening right now is that Donald Trump is sending out fundraising solicitations every single day to his supporters. They're getting text messages, they're getting emails, they are getting bombarded with requests from Donald Trump to send him money. And they are. Donald Trump now, between his two political action committees, has $122 million cash on hand to spend on whatever the hell he wants, which typically the political action committee money would go to candidates. That's the whole purpose of these things, to help support the candidates or, of course, to help support a cause. But Trump's not doing any of that. And that's what pissing these Republicans off, because they've raised about half that amount. And they don't nearly have even half that amount cash on hand. So they've been holding meetings, they've been having discussions about how best to approach this issue, because again, they're pissed. That is money that is not going to them and instead is going to Donald Trump. So if Trump decides not to share, which of course is what everybody believes is going to happen because it's Donald Trump, he's not going to share his money, then Republicans are pretty much screwed heading into the midterms, especially if Donald Trump keeps bleeding the small donors dry. So what's going to happen is one of two things. One, either Donald Trump is not giving any money to anybody, or two, he is effectively, and this is what Republicans are most concerned about, going to hold that money hostage. Basically telling candidates, if you want this money, if you want a piece of my pie, you got to come beg me for it. You have to go out there, you have to say the 2020 election was stolen. You have to say that Liz Cheney sucks. You have to jump through all of these very specific hoops if you want to get your hands on any of that sweet, sweet Donald Trump Political Action Committee money. And of course, Republicans don't know how to approach that because, of course, they don't know how to approach Donald Trump. They don't know how to deal with him. And now they're starting to have to live with the repercussions of that. Keep in mind, following the January 6th Capitol riot, Republicans in both the House and the Senate had a choice. They could have easily ended Donald Trump's career by voting to impeach him. You know, the Senate could have convicted him. It'd be over, right? We wouldn't have to worry about this. Donald Trump wouldn't be raising money for anything from anyone. But they made the decision not to do it, just like they had previously made the decision not to do it on the Ukraine issue. At any point, really in the last 5 years, they could have cut ties with Donald Trump and all of that money would be theirs. But they didn't, and now they're trying to figure out how do we get it because we desperately need it without having to appease Donald Trump. And of course, as Axios points out, that's where all the fighting comes in because everybody's got different strategies, none of which are any good. Because no matter what you do, Donald Trump is going to make you jump through every hoop he can possibly imagine. You're going to have to humiliate yourself in ways you never thought possible in order to get your hands on that money. It's basically like the political version of Fear Factor, except there's no telling the horrors that Donald Trump will inflict on these people just so they can get a little bit of his campaign cash. One of today's video sponsors is Noom, and you can go to noom.com/ringofire right now to take your free 30-second quiz to get started with the program. If your plan for this new year includes getting healthier, then Noom is perfect for you. Noom is a different, new way to get healthy and achieve your goals using proven psychology and cognitive behavioral therapy practices. As a leading expert in behavior change, Noom leverages a powerful combination of human coaches, psychology, and science to empower people to take control of their own health. Noom helps you learn how your mind works and the why behind the decisions that you make. Learning and not dieting is what leads to real lasting change. There's more to living a healthy life than being a healthy weight. That's why weight management is just the beginning for Noom. Noom also provides daily food, water, and exercise trackers to help you stay on track and develop healthier habits and routines. And unlike diet programs, Noom helps you understand the whys of your habits and offers solutions that work around your lifestyle. So again, visit Noom.com/ringofire to take the free 30-second quiz to get started today.